Milan Sebik, seeking a 3-year term seat on the Bayonne Board of Education, would bring efficiency on the board in terms of budget, classroom preparedness, and technology.
I'm running for a 3-year term seat because I believe that over the course of the past 10 years, there's been a lot of waste, there's been a lot of political appointees, a lot of handshake deals, as evidenced by the missing $2.8 million from, I believe, construction costs that was reconciled. I also am running because I have 2 children in the district. I have 2 stepchildren. They go to Horace Mann. They're 10 and 12 years old, and I want to make sure that they're prepared for the future. I have seen some change on the board since it's gone from politically appointed to an elected board. I believe the board's been more open, been more transparent, and I don't believe that there is a sort of political aura over the board itself. I believe there are individual members who speak their mind, and I think that's good. I think that everybody on that board should be of an individual mindset, be their own thinker, but yet also be a team player for the children and for our community. I think there's been a lot of difficulty getting to know each other on the board with the new people. I believe that some people that have been there before might not be so open to having board members that are elected, but I think that overall what they should think about is children first on every decision. I mean, that's why every board member is there. I believe that the board's doing a good job of allocating a budget. Have I gone through the budget line by line in the last year? No, I have not. Do I know it's a $129 million budget with 10,000 kids, with 1,346 kids in special ed? Yes, I do. But if I had to go through it line by line, you know, would I find waste? Of course you would. But I have to have the confidence that everybody at the Board of Ed who looks over the budget is doing their job properly. But I don't know that yet. When I am elected, that is one area where I would look into, and that's why I would like to work with the superintendent on an organizational chart to see if there's programs that are failing, that are excelling, and truly look at the personnel in our education system to make sure every dollar is spent wisely. What I would like to accomplish if I come afforded to get elected onto the board. Number one, the big elephant in the room is this new superintendent. Who's going to create the vision for the future of our district? Number two, obviously the teacher's contract has been a sticking point. I know there's been ongoing discussions back and forth. I don't know how often. I'm not privy to that information. But if I am elected to the board, then I would do my best to see how I would get more involved. I know there's a steering committee right now that's doing the negotiating, but I mean, I think it's been damaging to our community what's been done to our teachers. I mean, these teachers spend more time with our children than we do daily. They do it selflessly, they do it diligently, and they do it because they love to teach. And I can't even imagine the mindset of the teachers in this community for the last 10 years with all the problems with their contracts. No wonder why they're leaving. I mean, it's a shame, but we're leaving a lot of good teachers to leave our community. And that's not good. We want our teachers to be happy here. We want them to stay here and grow here and become members of our community here. Another initiative that I'd like to work on is working with the superintendent on an organizational flow of personnel and programs. I'm going to echo what Sharma said to see what programs are actually working and which ones are not. But I don't believe right now there is such an organizational chart to see exactly how efficient our district is being run, how efficient our school system is. So I think it's important that, you know, as a taxpayer also, you know, it's my job to make sure that our tax dollars are being spent wisely. But I also believe we should bring back some vocational programs. I look at friends now, successful plumbers, successful electricians, successful mechanics. Why not bring back some of our VOTEC programs? A couple of the specifics I'd like to change is, number one, our buildings. Our buildings and classrooms need upgrades. I would do my best to find the money and work with my fellow board members to find the money to upgrade our schools and classrooms. Number two, I believe that our district should work with unions and Fortune 500 companies to sort of give our students an opportunity to be challenged. They're going to be challenged in real life, so I think it's important that they get a hands-on feel from what it's like to be challenged to sort of get into a program, and then have that company sponsor that child, that trade union, that carpenters union, the electricians union, or tech companies. You look at the fastest growing occupations out there, you bring those leaders to the table, you sit down with them, and there's practically no cost. They're sponsoring a child to be a future leader. Number 4, I would look at, echoing what Sharma said also, trying to eliminate the paper that comes home in the beginning of the year, in the middle of the year. I mean, why not increase our technology? Technology's been upgraded for every year it's upgraded. So why not have our system upgraded also?
There are 3 3-year term seats and 1 2-year term up for grabs on November 8th with a total of 12 candidates running. Hudson County View, the eye of the community.